Phew, right, here we are in Swaledale again. We were here last week. We've been back to work for a week and then thought, oh, I don't know, early September, let's make it a last holiday in Swaledale again. And so we brought the e-bike, so we're doing a bit more exploring and such forth. Lanes that we've never been up before. It's all good fun. And we're just opposite the town of Reeth now. And I'll just swing you around and show you that, because we're cycling along the other side of the river. And yeah, I'll just bring you down. Poppet's here with her camera, except her batteries are dead, so she's had to borrow mine. Huh? Now then, over there is the village or town of Reeth, and we've booked a caravan for 4 or 5 nights, a static caravan with all the conveniences, just for a bit of a luxury. And the campsite we're stopping at is just in these trees here. It's called Orchard Park Caravan Site, and it's quite sweet and bonny, you know. It's got all the facilities, lovely mown sort of campsite grass. It's just top notch. Yeah, so just panning around gently, and then I'll close this shot. Yeah, we're cycling up this road on the opposite side of the river, where there's some earthwork. Oh yeah, earthwork. Look, on the map, just identified this feature here, this linear feature, which runs down the hill, all the way down to the river. Down there. I'll just bring you back again, because it extends the other side of the road. And I can't but it actually carries away with me down there in the same line as that bit I just showed you. It carries on up the hill, and there's more earthworks according to the map a little bit up there on the skyline, and then it comes back down again to the river a little way back. So I don't know what's going on there, but it says hut circles and settlement on the map, so you know, again, was there some sort of major encampment here? Romano-British? Unlike to be Roman, because I think they like their sites flat, you know. So I'm not sure about that. Ancient Celtic mysteries abound hereabouts. So this is that earthwork, just a little further along the road. We've found a bit of a wall where we can look over and sort of look at it running downhill. And then I'll just bring you around, just looking uphill. Here's where the road intersects that earthwork feature, and there it is, uphill. You see it's like a ditch and an embankment, perhaps like a rampart it would have been, perhaps. So, it's turning into quite a tame team day today. I just thought it was going to be county file, cycling about, looking at places. But as always, you discover stuff. So, tame team. That's me and Poppet. Tame. Just up from where we've just had a look at that earthwork in section. You often find these in the countryside. These are churn stands, where the farmer would bring down the churns of milk from the farm and set them by the road to be picked up by a horse and cart or whatever. There'll be a farm up there somewhere, I imagine. Oh, there it is. No, there it is up there. Yeah, just so they could be taken down to the creamery or the dairy in the village and the town, like an easy pickup. So we're just coming down this road here from Harkerside Place Farm, and coming down this little gradient here, I notice a feature. Now, just on the opposite bank there, let me see if I can get my pointy stick in the right place. Right, just here, do you see that sort of embankment? And it turns a right angle corner and goes towards the other flank of the valley a bit. And it just struck me as being potentially a man-made sort of rampart or something again. Not more than 1.5 miles perhaps from that other earthwork, which would in any case be of older origin. But yeah, just here, along there, and then up the hill and then across the back and then down the other side, just a bit of a potential embankment. In fact, looking at the other side of the valley there's several potential sort of earthwork features, and a bit well above the course of the river, so they wouldn't be like flood debris or anything like that, I don't think. Anyway, I'll shut up now. There's a lovely bridge, the sound of the river Swale, just near a village called Hula. I call it Hooley. Oh, halfway up the Reeth to Askrigg Road. Askrigg Road, that's difficult to say, that is. Ha! Just do a little sweep around. We've got a broody sky above, but we're sort of looking up. It's sunny in the distance up there towards Keld, up the top end of Swaledale. Oh, look at this, I'll just switch the record on. There's a car coming by. Down there is a village called Feetham, and this wall is the road, and it be steep in places, it be steep. Obviously it's a lot easier on an e-bike, but it's still not dead easy, you know. I just noticed there's a couple of little shaft pits just there in the foreground. A couple of little trial workings or something. Oh, every time I switch the camera on, a car goes by. Ah, there's Poppet. We're just exploring the bed of a little dry beck above Birkend farmhouse on the Reeth to Grinton road. Just looking for fossils, and we've found a rather good display here. I've just put some water on to help highlight the fossils. There's just an absolute mass of crinoid stems. I know crinoids aren't really all that exciting fossil wise, but it's the best we've found today, and there's rather a good display of them here on this rock. Not a bad show for a piece of rock in a dry beck. Another little dry beck. No fossils leaping to the eye in this one, but there's this beautiful little sheep pen here. Let me just flick you around and show you it. Whoa! Across the parapet. So there's this elaborate twin-celled sheepfold here. Okay. And this is just my own interpretation or deduction. The sheep would be let out of there. They come just slightly up the road, a few metres. Okay. And then encouraged to go down this little ramp, down there, into the beck, just like they do in Far From the Madding Crowd in days of old. And then the sheep, when the beck's in a bit more of a state of spate, obviously, because there's only a trickle at the moment, and then the sheep would end up probably going into a pool there, under the culvert, and then out the other side, but washed, free from ticks or what do they call it, blowfly and all the rest of it. So it's quite an elegant little structure, this. Elegant little structure. Sunter's Garage Shelter. Oh, can't get far enough back to get it in. There we go. Got benches where if you were cycling or walking over here on a wild day and it started to rain, you could take refuge and have a butty. Couldn't you, Poppet?
You could.
That's crackpot. That's Summerlodge. Whoop, wrong way on the zoom. And there's the trail we're coming down. That's devilish steep this track is, top of the Summerlodge Green road. Poor Poppet, she's coming down with her brakes on the bike. It's steep. She's a good egg, she's given it a go, bless her. Famous grouse. That's what I was trying to get earlier, just its head popping up. But now she's come out. Haha! She's riding it down. Good on her. Haha! Good on you, well done.
Well, I did stop a couple of times because I was feeling that I was pulling the brakes too much and it was squeaking.
That's alright, that's what they're for. Well done, Poppet. Another little steep bit, steep and gravelly. Solitude of the fells. A wind in the trees. It's just started to rain a tiny little bit, so we've taken refuge under a tree. Poppet's got her shower cap on her seat. purple and white polka dots. Marvellous.
That was your idea.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shower cap.
My idea apparently for a shower cap as a seat cover when it's raining. But just be quiet now and listen to the bird's song in this tree. It's just magic. Just hearing the wind in the leaves and the bird song. It's just so chilling. Absolutely glorious. Lovely. Oh, it looks like we've set up a little wild camp here. It's just started spitting with rain, so we're hiding under the trees. I just want to do an audio check on this mic, see if it picks up these bird song. And the sound of that water. Because it's raining, Poppet's put a shower cap on. Aye, so we're just replenishing the blood sugar a little bit, just having a little feast while the rain, or whether it sorts itself out, whether it's going to rain properly or not, you know. Aye, so what have you got to say so far? How's it going? It's been a long bike ride uphill, and then we're coming down a green lane at Summerlodge.
Yes.
How are you finding it, Poppet?
A bit awkward in areas.
Yeah, she's had to get off and push in places. Sorry, not push. Just walk it down carefully with the brakes on, because it's hellish steep and gravelly, but she's doing alright really. She's giving that a go. Damn good egg. Summerlodge. Oh, you popped up on me. Hell, this track is steep. Wow. It's hellish steep. Good. I don't know, 30 degrees probably. So we've just come down from Summer Houses and Crackpot, that green lane up there, down the hill. Found a nice little waterfall on the way down, which I don't think we'd have ever found about unless we were going by on bike. And here we are going along the sort of low road green lane back to Reeth for the night. Let's pop it. The low road green lane. So I'm still experimenting with this new handheld action cam, so I'm just gonna see what it looks like, what the audio's like, all the rest of it. Get on the old Mule. I'll better put my side stand up, haven't I?
Be a good idea.
Be a good idea indeed, yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Bit of downhill now, just a wee bit. Oh! Oh, an open patch. There's a river down there. Oh, fly in the face. Oh, big divot. Whoa. Hello there. Oh, right. Hi there. Is Poppet behind me? No, she's not. Oh. Oh, is that you? Pardon me. Whoa!